get the show started!
In today's video, Chael Sonnen makes serious accusations about LeBron James, Merab Dvalishvili reacts to his dominant win over Petr Yan, Henry Cejudo sends a message to Dana White, Dana White reveals the highest power slap pay, and Cody Garbrandt opens up about mental health struggles. Chael Sonnen has made serious accusations about NBA superstar LeBron James. During a recent appearance on Andrew Schultz's Flagrant podcast, the American gangster accused James of being on performance-enhancing drugs, even claiming they both had the same drug guy. He said, "If the world understood what LeBron did, like other basketball players will hear what LeBron does and go, but that doesn't matter. It's like a baseball player. And you're hitting the stick, it doesn't matter. If you knew what these performance enhancers did, then you would know why it does matter. We have the same drug guy. I know exactly what he's doing. It matters. Trust me that it matters. EPO matters. It's the reason LeBron takes it. It matters. And if other basketball players understood what it did, EPO increases your red blood cells, which gives you endurance so you can play all game long. You can shoot in the fourth quarter just like you shot in the fourth minute. It's the king of performance enhancers. EPO is king to everything." Merab Dvalishvili came out on the winning end of his feud with Petr Yan when he emerged victorious in Saturday's UFC Fight Night 221 main event. Speaking to the media during his post-fight press conference, Merab reacted to his dominant victory and said that nothing has changed regarding his beef with Petr Yan.
Yeah, I wasn't surprised, but I was just worried that I want to show up. I want to show up, and I don't want any accident happen, and I had extra pressure to represent my country, my people, my team, and we're working so hard, and I want to just represent good, you know. I don't want to, like I said, I don't care any other fight, lost against whoever, but lost against him, I don't know, I should kill myself or something, because he's a great fighter, like I said before, but he's a little bit cocky. And yeah, just, you know, I love fighters because they all humble, they all good people, and I don't think this guy is good, very good guy.
Merab also mentioned that he won't fight teammate Aljamain Sterling for the title and will probably move down to the flyweight division.
Will be tough cut, but it's possible. But right now I'm comfortable at 135, and yeah, like, I don't want to make any change right now. It's possible because I cut only 20 pounds. I do like my old style where I don't use hot tub. I don't use like water load. I just do my own something crazy, and I always make weight.
Henry Cejudo has sent a message to Dana White regarding his upcoming fight with Aljamain Sterling. Shortly following Saturday's UFC Yan vs. Dvalishvili event, Triple C posted a video to his social media where he suggested that Aljo will not show up at UFC 288 and wants Merab Dvalishvili to be the backup fighter.
So, dear Dana White, I'm over here watching the number 2 and number 3 contender, and I tell you what, I got a feeling that Al Gislaine is more likely to kind of back out of this fight, right, Yuki? So that being said, why don't you give me Merab? Why don't you give me Merab? Since Sean O'Malley wants to wait, he wants to take his time. Why don't we make Merab the backup at UFC 288? Why don't we do it that way? That way, both these training partners, because I have a feeling that Al Gislaine is going to eventually back out. But I want to make sure, because it's going to be the same game plan for both of these chumps. Wrestle, strike. Every time they throw something heavy, they go in there for takedowns. Anyways, Dana White, if you're listening to me, let's have Merab as a backup. Newark, New Jersey, UFC 288. Because I want both. If I can fight both of them the same night, they can both get it. I'm out.
Dana White's latest endeavor, the Power Slap League, has been under fire since it made its television debut on TBS earlier this year. Many people were also shocked by the Power Slap pay, which according to one of the fighters was $2,000 to show and a $2,000 victory bonus. Following the Power Slap finale, Dana White spoke to the media and revealed that one of the fighters made $45K on Saturday night.
These people that came and competed, first of all, these are all grown men and women who make their own decisions on wanting to compete in this sport, right? Number one. Number two, these guys are changing, their families' lives. I mean, some of these guys, Frank, what kind of a number did somebody walk away with tonight that probably made the most for tonight? Yeah. I'm going to walk out of here with $45,000. You know what I mean? And no, we're going to have the stories written tomorrow. Oh, this is disgusting. These people did this for $45,000. That's how this shit works. Some of these guys probably don't make $45,000 a year. They made it in one night. And now, we're on our way, and this thing's going to grow. I mean, started out, it used to drive Lorenzo Fertitta crazy when we first started the UFC. Everybody who competed here had jobs. So they would have to go, train for this thing and do all this shit. And they had to go back to work when they were done competing here. But that's how things start. That's how, it's the way you start a business.
Cody Garbrandt made a triumphant return to the octagon at UFC 285. He defeated Trevin Jones via unanimous decision. Before that, he was riding a 2-fight losing streak with a 1-5 record in his past 6 fights. While speaking on MMA Today with Dean Thomas, the former UFC champ opened up about mental health struggles in the past 16 months and discussed how working with therapists helped him overcome the mental hurdles. Here's the clip.
Yeah, it was tough, man. Like, every time I thought I was doing, what I needed to do differently in a physical standpoint. Like, okay, you lost this fight because, we're judged off of wins and losses. We need to do this in camp. Every fight camp and every fight's different. I get that, and I understood that as I started to grow and get experience of being a martial artist. It was tough. I couldn't believe it. Sometimes I wake up and I can't believe this is happening. But even on my darkest times, I knew that I was a former world champion. I still had the heart and the passion and a core group of people and family around me that believed in me. I just knew that I could turn it around. I think going out and speaking and working with a therapist was probably the biggest change and factor that I did over since I was a world champion. I've had these problems, had these issues, but, didn't think that I needed to go seek some kind of professional help on the mental side. And just knowing how to cope and deal with that, like just for instance, how to be engaged walking out something that you love to do with 22,000, 24,000 people going crazy to watch you fight. Like, I was numb. I had no emotion going inside the octagon. So there was some kind of drawback or something that wasn't clicking inside there. And it was a mental thing of how to use these, feelings and emotions and tie them into being engaged. And Micah helped me out a lot with just, sound, sight, smell to be engaged inside the octagon.
Here are the top 3 funniest memes we found on the internet today. Third place was found over Facebook and was posted by a user named UFC News and Memes. Second place was found over Reddit and was posted by a user named Blacksmith Rosen. And our top pick was also found over Reddit and was also posted by Blacksmith Rosen. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like and subscribe to our channel to keep up with the latest MMA news.